The day I turned 18, my parents told me you're an adult now, figure it out, and kicked me out with one bag. Years later, they showed up saying my house should go to my brother because family comes first. My birthday was on a Tuesday. I remember because I had a shift at the grocery store that morning and my manager gave me a free sandwich from the deli as a gift. That was the only gift I got that year. When I came home, my dad was sitting at the kitchen table with my mom. There was a black trash bag by the front door. My stuff was already in it. Dad said we talked about it and we think it's time. You're 18. You need to learn how to stand on your own. I looked at my mom. She wouldn't look at me. I asked where I was supposed to go. Dad said that's for you to figure out. That's how the real world works. My younger brother Cole was 15 at the time. He was sitting on the couch playing video games. He didn't even look up. I picked up the bag and walked out. I slept in my car for 2 weeks. It was a 2003 Civic I bought with my own money from bagging groceries for 2 years. I showered at the gym with a $10 monthly membership. I ate whatever I could afford, which most nights was bread and peanut butter. Nobody from my family called. Not once. I got a second job at a warehouse, then a third doing overnight cleaning at an office building. I saved everything. I didn't go out. I didn't buy new clothes. I wore the same 4 shirts for a year. By 19, I had enough for a deposit on a room in a shared apartment. By 21, I was managing the warehouse. By 23, I got into a trade program for electrical work. By 25, I was licensed and working full-time, pulling in more money than my dad ever made. I bought a house at 27. Small, 2 bedrooms, bad yard, but mine. I fixed it up room by room over 2 years. New wiring, new kitchen, new floors. Did most of it myself. The house appraised at $310,000 last year. I'm 30 now. During those 12 years, I heard from my family exactly 4 times. Mom texted me at Christmas when I was 20. I didn't reply. Dad called when I was 22 to ask if I could lend Cole money for a car. I said no and hung up. Mom sent me a Facebook message when I was 26 saying she was proud of me. I didn't respond. Cole texted me when I was 28 asking if I knew anyone hiring. I gave him a number for the warehouse. He never called it. Then 6 months ago, all 3 of them showed up at my front door. No warning, no call. Just knocked on a Saturday afternoon like it was normal. I opened the door and didn't say anything. Dad looked at the house, the new siding, the porch I rebuilt, the truck in the driveway. He said, "This is nice. You did good." I waited. Mom said, "We've been talking and we think it's time to be a family again." I said, "Okay, what does that mean?" Dad cleared his throat. "Cole's in a tough spot. He's been bouncing around, can't hold a job, got some debt. We were thinking he could stay with you for a while. Maybe you could help him get on his feet." I looked at Cole. He was 27 now. Same look on his face as when he was 15 on that couch. Like none of this was his problem. I said no. Dad blinked. "What do you mean no? He's your brother. He's family." I said family. You kicked me out with a trash bag on my 18th birthday. Nobody called me for years. Nobody helped me when I was sleeping in my car. Nobody cared when I was eating peanut butter for dinner 5 nights a week. Now I have something and suddenly family comes first? Mom started crying. "We made a mistake. We thought we were teaching you to be independent. You were teaching me I was on my own." I learned. Dad's face changed. He stepped closer. "You're really going to let your brother struggle when you have an extra room sitting empty?" "That room isn't empty. It's my office. I work from home 2 days a week. Then he can sleep on the couch." "I sleep on the couch?" "No. But your son can?" "He's in trouble." So was I. I was 18 with a trash bag. Where was this energy then? Cole finally spoke up. "I never did anything to you." I looked at him. "You sat on the couch and watched them throw me out. You didn't say a word. You were 15. I was 18 and homeless. We both could have used a family that night." He looked away. Dad tried one more time. "If your mother were in trouble, would you help her?" I looked at Mom. She was wiping her eyes. "I'd think about it, but she's not the one asking for a free room. Cole is. And Cole has had 2 parents and a roof over his head for 12 years while I built everything from nothing. He doesn't need my house. He needs to do what I did. Figure it out." Dad shook his head. "You've changed. You're right. I have." I closed the door. "I figured it out. They can too." "Have you ever had your DNA test reveal you're your own grandfather?" The email from Ancestry DNA was confusing. "Congratulations. You've matched with yourself. Not as a cousin, not as a sibling, as my grandfather. This is a glitch," I told customer service. "The system's very accurate, Mr. Thompson. It says I'm my own grandfather. Unique family tree. Very circular. Family trees aren't circular. Yours is. Impressively so. They sent the chart me at the top, me at the bottom, me in the middle. All connected. All the same DNA. Different generational positions. This is impossible. Improbable. But documented. How can I be my own grandfather? Time travel? That's not real. Neither is being your own grandfather. Yet here we are. My actual grandfather was dead, or so I thought. Checked his grave. Still there. Grandpa Joe, 1921 to 2005. But the DNA said I was him, or he was me, or we were us. Called Mom. Did Grandpa have any secrets? Like what? Like being me? What? DNA says I'm him. That's concerning. Concerning? It's impossible. Did you check Dad's side? Why? Just check. Dad's results were worse. He was listed as my son and my father simultaneously. This can't be right. The DNA doesn't lie, customer service insisted. DNA can't make me my own grandfather. It can reveal that you are. Through what? Time loops? Possibly. We don't judge. My sister's results. She's my grandmother. Also my sister. Also my niece. The whole family's broken or very interconnected. Customer service suggested interconnected how? Temporally? Dimensionally? We just process data. Hired a geneticist. Dr. Martinez. Ran independent tests. Same results. This is fascinating, she said. This is terrifying. You're a genetic Mobius strip. Is that bad? It's impossible. But actual. How? Best guess? Temporal incident. When? Before you were born. After you were born. During you being born. Time's complicated when you're your own grandfather. Family reunion was awkward. Everyone related to everyone. In impossible ways. Uncle Steve was his own uncle. Cousin Lisa was her mother. Mom was her own mother-in-law. This explains why we all look alike, Lisa noted. We're all the same person, Steve added. Genetically speaking. That's not how genetics works. Apparently it is. For us. The Time Travel Research Institute got involved. We've heard of this, they said. Theoretical family loops? Practical ones. Rare, but real. How do we fix it? Fix what? You exist. As my own grandfather. Better than not existing. Is it though? Philosophically complex. They ran tests, temporal signatures, quantum entanglement, grandfather paradoxes. You're definitely your own grandfather. But how? Future you traveled back, became past you, had your father. Who had you? That's impossible. That's Thursday for us. This happens often? More than you'd think. Less than we'd like. You like this? Scientifically fascinating. Personally horrifying. Both can be true. Legal problems arose. Inheritance issues. If I'm my grandfather, do I inherit from myself? Yes, the lawyer said. But also no. Which is it? Both you owe yourself money. How much? All of it. None of it. Depends on perspective. What perspective? Temporal law perspective. That's not real. It is for you. The self-grandfathered. Social Security was confused. You want your grandfather's benefits? I am my grandfather. Fraud is serious, Mr. Thompson. It's not fraud. Check the DNA. DNA doesn't determine benefits. Then what does? Linear existence. I don't have that. Then no benefits. But I paid in as me and as grandfather me. Different accounts. Same person. Different temporal instances. This is discrimination. Against who? Time loop Americans. That's not protected class. It should be. Dating became impossible. So your grandfather is me. That's a red flag. It's a temporal anomaly. Same thing for dating purposes. I can't help being my own grandfather. Therapy might help. Therapy can't change DNA, but can change perspective on being my own grandfather, on accepting it. Therapy didn't help. Dr. Morgan was confused. Let me understand. You're your grandfather, genetically, and your father's father, also me. And your son's son? I don't have a son. You will, and he's your father. That's impossible, yet documented. By broken DNA tests, multiple confirming tests. All wrong. All consistent. Consistently impossible, but consistent. Gave up fighting it, accepted it. I'm my own grandfather. Somehow. Impossibly. Actually, DNA doesn't lie, even when it should. Especially when it should. Family reunions are weird. Everyone's everyone, but we make it work. Circular family tree. Temporal genetics. Grandfather me. Me grandfather same person. Different time. Same time. All time. No time. Confused? Me too. And me. And grandfather me. All confused. All related. All impossible. All real. Ask Ancestry DNA. They have charts. Circular charts. Impossible charts. My charts. Our charts. Same charts. Because we're the same. Me and grandfather me. Forever. Unfortunately. Genetically. Temporally. Actually. Impossibly actually. But actually.